Right, so I'm going to take a look at Times Like These by the Foo Fighters. There's a riff in this, and then there's the chords and lyrics. I'm going to cover everything. So I'll play the opening riff. It goes. So it seems pretty straightforward when you watch me play it like that, but it's syncopated, and what that means is sometimes I'm doing like a 0-2 with this finger and I start with a downbeat, and then the next time I do the 0-2 I start with an upbeat. So it does feel a bit strange, and I found it hard to explain this to people, so I've come up with a little sheet which might help people understand it. Now there's a reason I've put it in yellow, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So first of all, we're just going to learn what the actual notes are. Then we're going to learn what sort of direction you hit the notes, and then we're going to place it in the chord. So okay, it starts off with a hammer. So we're on the third string here, so 0-2 hammer. We're on the third string, just with your first finger there. So 0-2. Now that 0-2 don't have to be fast, like, because it's a hammer. You don't have to go fast. You can hear the 0 and then play the 2, and then you got 2. Actually, I'll do it in this little section. It might be easy to see. So the first bit is 0-2 hammer 2. And then the next little section, it's easy to look at it like this. It goes 0-2, 0-2, 0-2. So 0-2, 0-2, 0-2. And then it ends on a 0-2 hammer 2, like it did at the start. So top and tail of the opening riff is that there. Okay, and in between you got 3 lots of 0-2. So putting that together, learn this first. So 0-2 and then 2, and then it's 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, and then 0-2 hammer with a 2. So one more time. Okay, I would work on just getting that. It's probably not very difficult on face value. It's just 2 notes back and forward with a little hammer. So here's where the sort of confusion happens. So the top and tail side of it, this hammer 0-2 and the 2 is nice, because there's the first one, there's the end one. You can see they're both down strums. So you do your 0-2 as a down pick. So here we're going to be, I know it's a strum, but we're just going to pick in the direction we need it. So you do a 0 as a down pick and your hammer, and then you got to play the 2 again, but you do that as a down pick. There you go. So you got down, down. Okay. Now that goes the same for the very last bit as well. So the bits in the middle, you can see the 0-2, 0-2, 0-2. You notice the first 0-2 is an up, down, and then the middle one is a down, up, and then the last one is an up, down. So that goes like up, so it's 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, so up, down, and then down, up, and then up, up, down, 0-2 then. So it's hard when you break it down and go very slow sometimes. So up, down, down, up, down. And then the whole time I'm still just doing 0-2, repeated 3 times, but the direction of the pick is changing. So up, down, down, up, down. Okay, so it's important which way you go with that. And like I said, the last bit is down, down. So let's get this with the rhythm. Now what I want with this hand is just your hand to just be constant down, up, down, up. So that'll help you get the rhythm. So there's no sort of jerky stopping your hand and moving it quick type thing. It's just all really nice, just pendulum motion with your hand. So okay. So I'm going to break that down even slower. So the first thing you're going to do is da, 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 da. So we're going to get that da, 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 up, down, and then the next bit we're going to add on is the down up with a 0 2. So it goes down up. Let's do that again. If you don't use them arrows, you'll find your hand just stopping in mid-air and trying to go quicker, and it will feel a bit disjointed. So the last lot of 0 2 on the end there, so you got up down at the end, down down up down down up down. One more time, down down up down down up down. And then you've got to just add in, like you do at the start, that da da da, that 0 2 hammer, and then the 2 with 2 down strums. So up down 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 up down down up down down down. Okay, so you might want to pause it, go back, get this, because this is going to help you with the rhythm of that intro and getting that syncopated on the beat, off the beat, on the beat, off the beat feel, which is hard when you're a beginner because you're just used to sticking with a little pattern and just playing it. Okay, so this is why I've highlighted that in yellow, because you can see now the chord is static. You see these 2s, 3s and 0s, that stays the same, and it's this finger here, this first finger, that moves. So if I was to just play a D chord now, like this, it's your first finger here, and these two stay the same. So you got, see the direction of my hand, I'm turning it into a strum now. So if the first bit was down, up, down, hammer, down, it'd be, so you got down, so 2 down strums. Okay, so that's the first little bit. Let's do that again. The first tiny bit, get used to that, and then we're going to do an up down, so it's a 0 2 up down, so you got, so down down up down 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 up down, and then you've got a 0 2, seen highlighted in yellow, as a down up, so you got down, down, up, down, down, up. So down, down, up, down, down, up. What might happen here is you might, on this down, you might play 2-0 at this point. That's like a common mistake because you're associating the down with being a 2 and the up being a 0. But notice that it's the other way around at this point. It's funny, you can learn it with just the single note and get it fine, and once you put it in context with a chord, then other complications happen. So up to this point we got down, down, up, down, down, up, down. I forgot the last 0 2 at the end there. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And then you're left with what you do at the start, which is your 0 2 hammer to 2. So down, down, 2 downs. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. So I'm not saying the hammer you just do it. I'm just saying the strumming pattern. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. Start again. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. so let's take a little look at the verse now. So you've got this little intro here, which is, this is a different tab for it, but you've got here, I'm going to just put the first 2 lines on and then address the strumming, because it is kind of a bit different as well. So you've got D for 2 full bars, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then C to E minor, and then it does D for the riff. Okay, so I'm going to just look at the chords first. So let's look at a D. If you notice on the top here is the right hand, left hand at the bottom. So here's your D chord. Here's your A minor chord. And to get to a C, you just lift this 3rd finger up off the A minor and move it up there to the 5th string, 3rd fret. And then the last chord in this verse is an E minor. Okay. So there are your chords. You might want to pause that, go back if you're not used to them chords, if you're a total beginner. Alright, so these dashes don't necessarily mean you got to do like 8 downstrokes. You know, that's just 8 beats. So whatever you decide to do with them beats, upstrokes, downstrokes, you know, that's how you make it interesting. So for these 8 beats here, we've got a pattern. And then for this C and this E minor, can you see it's 4 beats? We've got a separate pattern for them. So let's look at the pattern for the D and the A minor where it gets 8 beats. It's here. So the verse strumming pattern. Here we go. So this is over 2 full bars, and on this bit here is over 1 bar. So I know this looks kind of complicated, but if you get used to just getting a pendulum motion with your hand and just counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you'll notice your hand is just evenly moving down and up. So if you just look at the arrows and watch my hand, it'll go down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. See my hand, if I was to just say it and do it, watch my hands just moving down and up. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. My hand's just carrying on doing that. Even with this sort of weird, complicated looking rhythm, my hand's just doing this. What you don't want to do is have 2 ups and go like this, up, and then rush down to do another up and go up. If you're doing an up and a second up, you've got to go up and nice and float down, miss the strings, and then up again. There's no fight to do 2 fast ups. So I think that's where a lot of people make mistakes when they look at arrows like this. You've got to have your hand going like this. We're going to say it. So get your hand pendulum down, up, down, up, down, up. See my hands like that? And we're going to say the pattern. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now at any point if your hand went like this, like that by accident, if it was nice and smooth and then suddenly went like that, then there's something up. You've got to stop again. Get your hand bobbing. Don't hit the strings. Just get your hand bobbing. Once you can do this without hitting the strings, you'll be like a duck to water. You'll just literally just play it. So get your hand bobbing and watch. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. With confidence with my hand just bobbing. Now I might put them on. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's for the D. Then A minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now the C and the E minor are 1 bar, so we want to be going to the C and doing this pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. Wait there. Down, down, up, down, up. And then E minor. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so it is a pretty good challenge strumming wise, because you've got that intro syncopated, then you've got all this. So I'm going to put bow strums, so the D and the A minor for this top strum, and then the C and E minor for this. So let's do the top strum for the D. So down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. Then A minor, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. C, down, down, up, down, up. E minor, down, down, up, down, up. Then to the riff. So hopefully you practice that riff enough to just be confident with that. Okay, so let's do that again. So D, I'm going to try and not stop this time. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, C down, E minor, and then riff. So that's quite a lot of information to take in, but this, I think if you can grasp this, this will take your strumming to another level really. So let's just look at that verse now. So I'm going to just play it. Maybe you want to practice everything I've said so far before you tackle this, but I'm going to play it so when you get to that point you can join in. So if you notice, the first D riff here is just once, and then it does the D riff twice before it goes into the chorus. So you got the verse. So I'm a one-way motorway, I'm the one that drives away, follows you back home. Ready? I'm the street light shining, I'm the white light blinding bright, burning off and on. Okay, so that's how to slot it all together. Once you've got that strumming pattern, the first main one in the verse, I think it's better not to think of arrows or to count. It's just sing it like so if you sing it, then you're getting away from the counting and the looking at arrows in it. That's sort of robotic sort of feel. You sort of get the rhythm in your head and you just move with it. Okay, so the chords for the chorus section, we're going to do that like a C add 9, E minor 7 and a D. Okay, so here is the C add 9. Let's get it on. If you notice here, so left is the lower one, C add 9's here. So what we got to do is get the third and fourth finger on there, like we normally would do with a full G, and you move your first and second finger down. So this is your C, and I'm muting the top string. And then the E minor, you keep the third and fourth finger on and place the third and fourth on, and then you've got a oh, I've got a G here. There must be a G in it at some point. I think that's in the middle section. Okay, so looking at this chorus now. So if it was a straight E minor like this, that's an E minor, but because you put these two fingers on here, we call it an E minor 7. So when you see an E minor 7, you could play it like this with one finger, but odds on it's going to be this, an E minor 7, and the C add 9. It's times like these you give again. It's times like these. Okay, I'm gonna sing a verse and a chorus. So hopefully just practice all that, put it together. I'm gonna piece together a verse and chorus now. You ready? So D. I am a new day rising. I'm a brand new sky that hangs the stars upon tonight. I'm a little divided. Do I stay or run away? Leave it all behind. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. Okay, so that's the bulk of the song. It's the verse, the chorus, the actual strumming. So there's quite a lot to work on there. So hopefully you can piece it all together and enjoy it, because it is a great song, super song. I think it's just, if you're a beginner, it pushes you get into more of an intermediate level and a relaxed playing level where you can start to enjoy it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.